हेलो एवरीवन एंड अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम। तो चलिए जून 2025 के जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट करंट अफेयर्स है ना, उनको फटाफट रिवाइज कर लेते हैं। रेडी? लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड।
So, I'm guessing you're all gearing up for your competitive exams, right? Well, if you are, you already know just how crucial current affairs can be, so this session is absolutely for you. All right then, grab your notebooks, get comfortable, and let's get ready to roll. We're going to cover all the highlights from June so that everything sticks in your mind perfectly. Let's do this! Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We've broken down the updates into 4 neat sections: national events, science and tech, a quick sports roundup, and finally, awards and appointments. Let's kick things off, shall we? First up, let's dive straight into our national updates. We'll take a look at all the important things that have been happening in the country. So, June was pretty busy. First, on June 2nd, we celebrated Telangana Formation Day. Then, Kolkata got a brand new Central Forensic Science Lab, which is a huge boost for our investigation capabilities. Now, here's a massive update on connectivity. Aizawl is now the 4th northeastern state capital to be linked by the railway network. You know, this is incredibly important for strategic development. And, for all you travel lovers, Himachal Pradesh has opened up sensitive border areas like Shipki Law for tourism. Definitely make a note of all these points. Now, this is a really interesting development. The Maharashtra government has launched something called UIFID. The easiest way to think about it, it's like an Aadhaar card, but for projects. It's a unique 13-digit code that will make it super simple to track the progress of every single infrastructure project, from flyovers to metro lines. Over in Ayodhya, another massive project has kicked off, the Bharat Path. This is a huge 20-kilometer corridor with a budget of 900 crores, and it's going to connect Bharat Khand directly to the Ram Mandir. The main goal here is to smoothly manage the flow of the millions of pilgrims who visit. All right, so we're done with national updates. Let's move on to science, tech, and the environment. You know this section is always super important for exams, so let's pay close attention. So first off, some really positive news. In the Climate Change Performance Index for 2025, India has secured the 10th rank. That's a great position to be in. But wait, there's a very interesting twist to this ranking. The big question is, if India is at number 10, who's in the first, second, and third spots? Well, the answer is nobody. Yep, you heard that right. The top 3 ranks are empty because, believe it or not, no country in the world is doing enough to fight climate change to deserve a very high rating. Now, that's a really important takeaway. It says a lot about the global effort, doesn't it? In the tech world, a new player has entered the game. It's called XChat, and it's been launched by X, which you know was formerly Twitter. Its features are pretty much what you'd expect from WhatsApp and Telegram. Things like end-to-end encryption and vanishing messages. So yeah, another tech giant is jumping into the messaging market. India is making some serious strides in green energy, and we saw 3 amazing examples in June. First, Diu now runs on 100% solar energy during the day. Second, a village in Himachal called Raja Khas has become the country's first solar model village. And third, in Kutch, Gujarat, India's very first off-grid green hydrogen plant is now up and running. These initiatives really show India's commitment to a greener future. Okay, let's switch gears and head over to the world of sports. Sports is always a high-scoring topic, so listen closely. Huge news for cricket fans. Rishabh Pant has literally made history. He has become the first ever Indian wicketkeeper batsman to smash a century in both innings of a single test match. Wow, what a massive achievement. Here's a quick look at some major tournament results. In badminton, the powerhouse China won the Sudirman Cup yet again. In tennis, the Madrid Open title went to Casper Ruud, and in cricket, we saw a pretty big upset, with South Africa beating Australia to win the World Test Championship. And that brings us to our final section for the day, awards and appointments. Here, we'll talk about the people and organizations who've been making headlines. Let's run through some important awards. The Miss World 2025 crown went to Sushata Chwangsri of Thailand, and what's cool is that the event was hosted right here in India, in Hyderabad. The Pritzker Prize, often called the Nobel Prize for Architecture, was awarded to Liu Jiakun. The Sahitya Academy Yuva Puraskar was given to Parvati Tirki for her beautiful poetry collection, Fair Ugna. And in the aviation world, Indigo made India proud by being ranked the 3rd best low-cost airline in the world. Now, this is a truly proud moment for India. Dr. Bobby Mukamala has become the first person of Indian origin to be named president of the American Medical Association, or AMA. This is an absolutely historic achievement for the Indian diaspora. So there you have it. Those were some of the top highlights from June. We covered a lot, from national projects to international awards. Out of everything we discussed, which update did you find the most surprising? Let me know in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this explainer and found it helpful, please do hit that like button, leave a comment with your feedback, and definitely share it with your friends.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more helpful explainers like this one.
For more practice questions, you can also join us on Telegram. The link is right there in the description.
And yes, अगर आप चाहते हैं मैं किसी specific topic पे video बनाऊं, तो please let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely try to make one on that. Thank you so much for watching.